everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do a little bit of upcycling. Now we all have that denim jeans that we were in love with and it has been a long affair, but now it's tattered at places and its seams are showing and we can't really wear it anymore and it's time to break up with it, but we really can't because it's been so comfortable. But today I'm going to show you how to upcycle that jeans and turn it into this gorgeous vest and save some of it for another DIY for another time. So let's get started. So this is the pair of jeans that I'm going to use today. Now first of all, lay it flat so that both the legs are on top of each other. Now today we're going to use the bottom half of the jeans. With a scale or a measuring tape, I couldn't find mine, measure 18 inches. Using a chalk or a pen, mark this and then draw another line half inches above it for the seam allowance. Now cut off the bottom hemming because we don't need it, but do save it for another DIY. After this, cut off the top as well. Now save this top half for another DIY. The legs that we have cut off just now and rip open the seams from both the sides. If like me, even you don't have a seam opener, just use the paper cutter or a pair of scissors. Once you're done, you'll have two back sides and two front sides. Take one of the front sides and measure 1.5 inches from the center of the smaller half. Add another ½ inch to both the sides for the seam allowance. Then from the top also add a ½ inch for the seam allowance. Let me explain. This side is for the top seam allowance and these are for the side seam allowances. Now let's go to the other side. Now from one side, measure 2 inches. Measure the same on the other side as well, and then from the bottom of the other side, join this with a curved line like this. Now measure 5 inches. Now join this point to the inner point that we had marked earlier on the top side with a curved line. Don't worry if you make a mistake because we are working on the wrong side. You can just rub off the chalk mark. Now make another line parallel to this line at about ½ inch or 1 centimeter distance. Do this on both the sides. Now remember we had two front sides of the leg of our jeans. Use the other one, place it right side facing each other and then pin it if you want to and cut both of them together. Once you've cut, iron the inseams so that it's easier to glue them together or stitch them together. So remember you had left a margin of ½ inches all around. Now I'm just folding it and ironing it. But remember to fold it towards the wrong side, not the right side. Now let's make the part that will connect the two panels. First measure the side, which will be towards the back. Then take another piece of the jeans leg that was left. This is the back side. And now measure the width as the same size that we measured right now of the front panel, which was around 5 inches. Then do the same on the other side and connect it with the line. Now, as always, add another ½ inch for the inseam. Do this on both the sides and cut it. Now take one of the front panel and then pin it to one side of this back strip. Now take the other panel and attach it to your top with a pin. The panel to which we had attached the back side and attach it to the other shoulder. Now take the back strip behind. We're doing this to measure how long we want the back strip to be. Now decide how tight or loose you want your back strip to be. Since I want my front panels to be on the side, I'm making it a little tight. Once you're done, cut off the excess. Now measure the top of the front panel, which is 1½ inches, and take a strip of the same width and 6 to 8 inches in length. Now this piece we'll attach to the top of the panels to form a halter-like pattern for the vest. Now these are all the pieces that you have to glue or sew together. Sew all the wrong sides together or glue all the wrong sides, edges of the wrong sides together. Now if you're gluing the whole thing, use a very strong fabric glue and apply it on the area that you had left for inseam. Then put it under a heavy object and leave it to dry for a few hours. This is how the final vest looks. I wanted to make it short shrug size. You can make it longer as well. And I really like how the back has turned out. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. What I really like about this vest is its versatility, even in the process of making, because you don't have to stitch it up. You can just use fabric glue because it doesn't need the extra support of thread. So if you have a very good fabric glue, you can just use that instead. And you can, instead of hemming the edges, you can fray it, and because frayed jeans is in, so that'll also look very cool. You can add studs, you can add appliques and a lot of things. So it's very, very versatile. And the best part is it leaves room for another DIY with the same pair of jeans, because you know, I like DIYs where you can use the same pair of denims to make different things. Because I mean, if you're using your precious jeans, you really want it to, you know, result in a lot of stuff. And the other thing that I'm gonna make is gonna blow your mind. So leave a comment below and let me know if you want to see that DIY. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. Don't forget about the 10K in 10 day hashtag, guys. We still need to work on that. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.